Hello survivors, and welcome to another video. In today's video we are playing Orc Survivor. They recently had their 1.0 release, bringing us brand new things as well as a new character. So what's new is the Orphanage, which allows us to spend our gold to save Orc orphans, which then gives us karma, which we can then spend on some more meta progression, as well as a compendium, which I think I was here already, but the compendium gives you a look at all the different enemies in the game, at all the different arenas, the weapons, and the pickups that you get throughout the game, giving you a little bit of story or lore for each of that. Now, we do still have all the boons where we get all of the other meta progression with the characters, and we are going to be looking at playing with the king. The king is a really cool little character. He gets access to every single character's starting weapon, and then depending on which one you grab, that will be what it is that you work as a passive. So we're going to go with the passive for the mage, where we pick up the weapon master over here, and we're going to pick up any one that we're looking for. We're going to grab ourselves magic missile to start because it is a fury weapon. So we're going to play with all the fury weapons, or how to evolve them is more of a better way to say it. So we use a fury, which is a strength passive or strength increase, and then maybe we'll go for things like the either the magnet or the trumpet and the cold trap over there for the XP. But so far we haven't really decided what we're looking for. There's fury, so we'll take it right off the bat, and now we just need to look for all of the different abilities that use this to evolve. Now the reason we're doing this is so that's cooldown. Cooldown and fury will work really well together, so I think we're going to actually do that. So we need two skills that use that. The fork bolt makes sense. It is a really strong one that I enjoy using as well. So we've got two mage skills, and then we've got to just decide what other skills it is that we're going to be going for. Javelin, I'm not 100% sure. We do need knife because we're going for 3 fury, 2 cooldown, or we could have gone 2 fury and 3 cooldown. It didn't really matter as long as it worked. But let's see what else we get over here. Nothing there, nothing there. We're going to need to use a lot of rerolls over here and hopefully get a lot of luck. But doesn't look like we're getting very lucky over here. Knife, magic missile, and I don't know what the last skill for fury is. I haven't spent nearly enough time in this game as much as I should. At least there is plenty of hours of gameplay in the game, especially with its 1.0 release. Reduce the cooldown. Okay, we got nothing there again. Okay, the loot. The loot is actually a really nice one. I'm really happy that we picked that one up. The loot creates a rainbow road for us to walk on, and eventually when we get upgrades and things for it, it is going to be healing us as well, which is really, really cool and necessary. So I'm happy we got that one. Increase players' movement speed while we're on the loot. As you can see, we're on the rainbow road, and it gives us movement speed. Alright, so we can do what? Increase our damage. We'll just do magic missile. That's a higher increase already from the start. Okay, we found the feather. That is what we were looking for. Perfect. And now we just need the last fury weapon, which I don't actually know what it is, or if we can get it. Hopefully we can find it, because that's what we need. We went all crazy that round. These are not the weapons we need. There we go, we found it. It's claws. Alright, beautiful. So now we don't have to worry about what we pick up. We're going to get the 5 evolved weapons, and this is actually one of the achievements in the game, is to evolve 5 of your weapons. Now I do want to get one of their levels all the way up before we pick up any chests or anything like that. So that elite enemy over there is going to drop a chest for us. but we want to try and evolve something before that, or even magic missile might be better to not evolve. sometimes some of them are better to not even evolve. And I've always felt like Magic Missile is one of those, because I've always felt like it just gets weaker when you evolve it. But I think with the other weapons that we have, it might be alright. Alright, level 6 over there. I guess we can pick up the first chest. It's not really the end of the world. Ooh, that might hurt us. Okay, Forked Bolt is going to get Chain. That's going to increase our damage substantially, so we'll take it. And pick up the chest. We just push spacebar to hit it. So here's the percentage chances. Again, using the Orphanage, we can increase these to higher numbers. I am going to try and get my 3 reward much higher first, just because it is quite helpful and cheaper. But there you go, you can see already we got level up for Feather for our other passives as well, and that helps us, of course, get stronger quicker. Okay, let's get this Magic Missile going. This Queen is taking so much damage, which is fantastic. Also, if you do want to unlock the King as a character, you do have to beat this level with other characters. The game does have difficulty levels, so you can increase it. It's called glory levels. I believe personally I've been to glory level 4 on the Palace, and you do have to beat the previous level, kind of like Soulstone Survivors with its curses, but a little bit less complicated, and all it is literally enemies get more life, more damage, and things like that per, I don't know if it's like per minute or per wave or however it works, but they do get stronger over time, and you just got to kill them. So it's a little bit harder. You got to find good combos and get lucky with rerolls and your abilities and so on and so forth. But you know, since this is us showing you how the King works and what he can do, we're not playing on any glory, so if it looks like it's a little bit of an easy game, don't be fooled by what you see. It is actually quite difficult if you increase the difficulty level. Alright, so we leveled up our magic wand, it becomes magic munition. When in doubt, more missiles, and then we leveled up the knife as well as the electric, our lightning. So now we shoot out a whole bunch of magic missiles at the same time. What's actually really cool, which I didn't know about, is as you can see, each missile can be a separate element. So I really didn't actually know about that. That's really, really cool. The Fury Bolt's fun. We've got a lot of mana because we do have the Mage's passive. Might be better to go for the passive for the the warrior, because he gets quite a good one for the end of the rounds, because he becomes, the more he hurts, the more damage he gets, sort of thing. But I don't know, we would have to explore it a lot more, but there's a lot of potential in this game, which is really, really cool, and this is their 1.0. So if you haven't seen it, you know, definitely worth taking a look at it. Just dodge these magic orbs, go kill the mage that's doing it. There we go, mage is dead. We do get a magnet over here. We've also got a gem streak. So let's get that gem streak going. We've maxed our, what is that? The feather. We want to max out our loot next. That is a really cool evolution that I enjoy playing with. So we want to try and get it. Can't get hurt during the gem streak, otherwise you do lose the streak. And I believe the highest number is 1,000. Oh, we didn't get hurt there. Perfect. Okay, we got hit there. Alright, so the gem streak is complete. We get a whole bunch of gold. Obviously, the higher the gem streak, the more gold you get. It can get, again, up to 1,000 as the max streak. And then you just get these ridiculous amount of gold from it. So a bit unfortunate we got hit there, but it is very early as well, so it's alright. Of course, the higher the glory, the more enemies you'll have as well, so you'll be able to gem streak a lot better because you'll have a lot more gems to pick up. Okay, we do have to keep our mana going because that's going to increase the damage and everything of our spells. A lot of stuff is getting broken. I think it's from the loot where it's just destroying everything in its wake. We got some animal tamers over here which need to die. They're busy summoning other monsters everywhere around us. And there is no other elite anywhere to be found near us. To get mana for the mage, as you can see, there are some enemies that have like a purple border around them. If you kill them, like that enemy over there, they then drop the mana for you to then pick up and use. Okay, we got a bunch of gargoyles here. I don't know if there was supposed to be like a ring that we were supposed to stay within, or that was supposed to close us in a ring. You know, these games always have those enemies that spawn around you and then you need to kill them to escape from it. Such a typical mechanic in a bullet hell or roguelike. Roguelite, more bullet hell thing than anything else. These arena bullet hell type games, they've always got a ring of enemies that spawn at a certain time that you then need to kill to kind of feel safer. So I think that's what these gargoyles were. Okay, we got some bee summoners over there that needed to die. We did get the max level on our loot, so now we're just waiting for the evolution or for a chest to appear. Time has been going very quickly actually, so they are 20-minute runs, but this just feels so, I don't know, like not easy is not, I mean it is easy, it isn't glory anything, but it's not that it's easy, it's just like there's no enemies, but now all of a sudden after 10 minutes there are so many. So this is the time that we would like to grab ourselves the, what is it, the gem streak, because now we've got a lot of enemies around us and we would get a lot more gems, of course. However, the only problem here is even though we're getting a lot of gems, we're also getting a lot more enemies, which means that there's a lot more chance of us getting hit as well by a random projectile or walking past a random enemy. But that's just with the gem streak in mind. Everything else, we're Gucci, because more enemies is more gems is more levels means more stronger abilities, and therefore killing things quicker, easier, and getting more. It's like a vicious cycle. Alright, we haven't actually used the knife too much. As you can see, we got a mastery, so we've leveled it up 15 times now. That means this is only my second time ever using it, which means I've also maybe never even evolved it. It's very possible I used it on my very first playthrough and never again. Oh, also there's an evolution list here, so I need to look at this. There is a what's the word I'm looking for? There is an achievement to evolve every single weapon, but you can see I kind of got the weapons I always stick with. But now when we play on the king, you can actually pause. I was thinking to myself previously, you know, how do I remember what weapon uses what evolution? I completely forgot. I was thinking, you know, I've seen before that weapon stat thing, and I just couldn't remember where it was. So I do like that you just pause the game and it's there on the side, and you're able to see absolutely everything. So I haven't ever evolved the knife, so it's very good that we took it. We could do things like evolve the loot, evolve the javelin. I have evolved the loot before, so I'm not sure why it's saying I didn't evolve it. Maybe it says you don't evolve it if you don't win the run. It's possible I lost the run when I had the loot, but I have no idea, because I know for a fact that I have evolved it. So I'm not sure why it's saying I haven't. Or maybe I didn't, because it does give me the upgrade. It's very, maybe I didn't upgrade the loot. Okay, you really like knives. I do really like knives. So what did it do? Do we throw more knives now? Oh yeah, we throw like a fan of knives. Alright, that's cool. Now that I think back to it, I might not have evolved the loot, because I thought the evolution gave me the crossbeam, but I see that it's there already. It's got the the horizontal and vertical line already. So that was just an upgrade. Okay, we've got a death ninja over here. Let's see how quickly we can kill him. Looks like we can kill him relatively quickly, actually. There we go, he's dead. Let's go and evolve another weapon. We got the Plasma Globe, a sphere of pure energy, unleashing a storm. That's the Chain Lightning upgrade, or evolution, sorry. And just look at all of this level, all this XP, all of the gold. It's beautiful. So you are able to wager gold. Now, I don't know if there's a reason to do it. I think it's just for an achievement, because all the gold you wager just looks like you get the exact same amount back. So I don't know if that's affected by the amount of glory you get or not, but you can wager gold. And again, there's an achievement to wager a certain amount of gold as well. Alright, so now we just get passive level up. So every time we level up now, we're going to get random stats. The stats we want are going to be HP and HP regen. We could get things like cooldown and crit chance as well. That does help quite a lot. But when the game gets to about 3 minutes, or, you know, from the last 3 minutes of the run, it does get extremely hectic in terms of survivability, at least on the higher glory levels as well. And we therefore struggle to survive. So getting ourselves more HP regen and things like that does help with the survival over there. Alright, we've got a bunch of money spawn over here. Let's keep going, follow these people dropping all the money for us, although we want to pick up the money, not just have it dropped for us. So we're in a bit of a tough spot over here, and I don't think the magnet picks up money either. Pick up all the gold, all the ghouls, gems, gold, everything. We're on a 400, 500 stack on the gem streak. So we're going to get a whack ton of gold. Unless we get hit, or even if we get hit, we're still going to get a lot of it. I mean, we're really on nearly 600. Now would be the perfect time to get a magnet. But, oh yes, we got one. Perfect. Oh, and we turn into a chest, so everything runs away from us now. Okay, we are 941, and it's going to end because for some reason when we picked up the magnet, enemies stopped spawning and giving us gems. So it ended, but as you can see, just look at how much gold is going to be dropping around us now. It is gross. The only thing that makes picking up this gold any easier than what it is right now is if we got some more magnet strength. So we might have to do a run in the future where we only use the magnet for evolutions. That's what's fun about the king, is you can use you can use the magnet and not worry about which skills you get with it, because you're going to use 3 skills that evolve from that particular passive. So you're going to have 3 evolutions for the price of 1 passive, which is very, very strong. Every other character you can only evolve maybe, maybe 3 skills. With this character you can evolve 5. Alright, so this is where things get really hectic. We never got another chest, although there is something over here it's telling me to pick up. I don't know what that did, but so getting very crazy right now. So there is something I should have been doing, and that's running around breaking more of these chests. If you break the chest, there is a chance to get something called a treasure chest out of them. I mean a treasure map out of them. And the treasure map actually makes it so that you are able to find the chests, which will then obviously help you, evolve weapons a lot faster or get more levels and things like that. So That's something we should have done, which we didn't. And now we don't even have the evolution for the loot, which is exactly what we wanted. So now we need to go and try and find a chest to evolve it, and hope we evolve that and not the claws, because it was the loot and the claws that don't have their evolution right now. Alright, so we have survived. Unfortunately, that is not the end of it. Well, not unfortunately, luckily, that's not the end of it. And also, what's really nice is we've got a chest that spawned over here, so we're going to go and pick it up. Fantastic. And the boss is already at nearly half life, and we just got there. So, Dragon Claw, stun lock your enemies. I mean, that's pretty cool, but again, we were unlucky. We were unlucky. We got the evolution for the claw and not for the weapon that we wanted it to be. So that's a bit unfortunate. We do kill the king again. He didn't drop me a chest this time, which is really uncool. It would have been nice if he did drop a chest. And again, we did not level up the loot. I mean, evolve the loot. So a bit problematic over there. Maybe we can find a chest where we'll find a loot evolution for ourselves. So we're going to spend a little bit more time trying to find the evolution. I really want the double achievement. Hopefully the game can give it to us. I don't think we'll die anytime soon, so that's alright. Grab ourselves some mana. Hopefully we don't kill him before we find a treasure chest. But it looks like we might be killing him first. Maybe these horses drop treasure chests? I highly doubt it, but maybe. Let's see if I can kill them before they disappear. This is the reason why I say HP regen was such a big thing. Luckily the game does have some revives, so we are able to revive if we do die. But the horses have disappeared, and unfortunately we just didn't find another chest. We were just really unlucky over there. Man, that's so bad, honestly. Alright, but that was it. Here's the damage breakdown. You can see what everything did and how much damage everything did, which is really cool. I really wanted the loot to be upgraded. I mean, look at the amount of damage that the loot actually did for us. A whack ton over there, and it wasn't even evolved. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more videos like this in the future. And always remember, keep safe, survivors. Until next time, cheers.